Going to connect directly Singapore to Athens initially on a 4-weekly frequencies on a Dreamliner. It's a very important development because it enhances and increases connectivity of our airport and our city, not only as an O&D destination, not only covering all this traffic which is nowadays accommodated via other in specific Middle East hubs from Singapore and Far East and Australia, because as you know, for the time being, there aren't any direct connections between these area of the world and Athens. And of course, not only as an O&D, but also it enhances connectivity of Athens as a transfer point, because we have seen from our data that there are many flows from the Balkans and the Central Europe to Singapore, to Far East, to Australia. So we expect that there is also a big potential for Scoot, not only to be successful, but also to carry these passengers that would like to go there via Athens. And this is why it's very important to us. On our part, as Athens International Airport, we are firmly committed to support Scoot with their developmental plans. We have a wonderful cooperation so far, and I'm sure that it's going to be excellent. We're absolutely certain that it's going to be a successful route. And without further ado, I would like to invite Mr. Lee Lik Hsin. He is the CEO of Scoot, and we're deeply honored and deeply privileged to have him with us here today.
From Singapore to Athens and back, which we will be starting very shortly, but we are also here to introduce you to not just the flights, but us as a company, who we are and what we stand for. As mentioned already, our new flights will start from June of this year. It's not that far away. Hopefully, we can generate interest in the flights. We have already started selling tickets for these flights, and we will talk a little bit more about how attractive these tickets are later on. Now, why did we decide to come to Athens? First of all, Singapore to Athens had been an established flight route in the past, but it has not been operated on a scheduled basis for some time now. We, as a budget airline, feel that we are able to operate this route profitably and on a sustained basis with year-round scheduled services. Being the only flight from Athens to Southeast Asia, this then increases the connectivity from Athens, not just to Singapore, but to Thailand, to Indonesia, to Vietnam, and to the Philippines. As I mentioned, as a budget airline, we believe that we can offer great value airfares, which will provide a significant game-changing product for the customer in the Greece market, as well as for the customers in Asia coming to Greece. So, the why, what, and how of Scoot. Now, all of you would understand low-cost carriers industry development because you have seen it for yourselves in Europe as well as in Greece in particular. If you see how low-cost carrier or budget carrier development has been in Asia, it is broadly following the same trend. So the growth has been quite fast over the last few years. I would like to point out the key fact in this chart, which is that if you look at the orange bars, which is the budget travel within Southeast Asia, is already quite high at about over 50%. But if you look at the budget travel from Southeast Asia to other parts of the world, like Europe, like Greece, today it actually only stands at 20%. This is, of course, in spite of fairly good growth over the last few years. But 20% is not a big number. There is still plenty of room to grow for budget travel between Southeast Asia and other parts of the world. And that is actually why we are here today, to grow that travel from Southeast Asia to Europe and to elsewhere. As you may know, Scoot is actually a part of the Singapore Airlines group. So while we are firmly positioned as a budget airline, we still carry a lot of the Singapore Airlines DNA, or a lot of the Singapore Airlines principles, especially in the areas of operations, safety, and efficiency. So I think on this point, we would assure all of our customers that just because we are budget airline in terms of certain customer product aspects, it doesn't mean that we compromise on any safety element at all. So Scoot, as part of the Singapore Airlines group, complements the other airlines in the group, in particular the parent airline, Singapore Airlines. And in a way, that is the rationale for us coming here to Athens as our first point in Europe. Some have asked me, why not London, why not Frankfurt, why not Paris? There are already plenty of flights from Singapore to London, Frankfurt and Paris, and many of them by our parent company. But there are no flights between Singapore and Athens. So it is a good spot for us to fill and to help the group expand its overall network. Now I come to our branding and our positioning. We like to think of ourselves as different. We like to think of ourselves as special. Of course, everybody will tell you the same thing. It's a question of whether they can live up to it. We certainly hope that we can, and we hope that you will have the opportunity to experience our services, and then you tell us whether or not we have achieved our goal. So, how different? We believe in being informal, in being engaging, and in being active. So we are not so rigid. We like to think of ourselves as fun and differentiated from many of the other airlines out there.
And fun, but we also enjoy giving our passengers a unique and memorable in-flight experience infused with special events.
That's right. Let us show you some videos of Scooty too. Because last year there was a hype of Pokemon, so we're going to show you some videos of Pokemon. Okay, please play the Pokemon video.